Hi, Jen. Okay, so I'm going to make this really quick, you guys, and super short. Hi, Bethy. Hi, Jilly. Jen. Hi, Dia. Deb Kitty. Donatella. Um, I'm fine. Hi, Eva. Listen, I'm just going to say this. And for those of you that know me, know how much this hits me. Um, I took Rocky to the vet today. Rocky is my black pug, the one that's called Rocky Balboa. Hi, Gail, Teresa, Thelma. And he's got two forms of cancer. He has a rectal tumor that's on the outside, which we knew about. And he's got inoperable lung cancer. And the tumor, when they put the x rays up, I about hit the floor because I can read x rays pretty much. And his tumor that's in his lung is almost the exact size of his lung, which is why he's been having trouble breathing. And they have given him at very best. You know, they said that they know what good care I give my animals. And so they said at best, at best, we're looking at him having 2 weeks, possibly 10 days, so a week and a half. Um, and that's him coughing in the background. So, as long as we have him on this earth, he's on really strong meds, 2 sets of really strong meds, and he's taking them multiple times a day. And there could be side effects with the meds, but he's basically on hospice. They're just trying to make him comfortable. Um, he's on controlled substances, and I had to fill out forms and show my driver's license and um, sign things, and uh, I'm not making anybody any promises about anything because as much, and I'm not even reading the chat right now. I'll read it later when I can be alone. Um, but thank you all for being here, and I know you're here to support me, and that you will pray for our family. And thank you for understanding that yes, this is a dog, but this is my child. 2 years ago, I had 5 dogs. 2 years ago, I had 5 dogs. And in 2 weeks' time, I will have one dog. So I'm going through a bit of a rough time. And my husband and I are holding steady. And we have a plan of action for Rocky. And we are together on what we're doing with him. And, basically right now he has to be on soft food because of the meds. And because he's got some teeth because of the cancer, and because it was so quick set on him, it's rotting his teeth out of his mouth too, which I planned on doing a dental with him because I knew that he was having issues. But they couldn't do it before because if you remember about 6 weeks ago, he had, no, it was 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, he You guys will remember when I was all upset, Tom called me and Rocky was having seizures. And so I rushed home, and then um, we took him to the vet. And he had a extremely high white blood count, and they said that he just had infection in his body. Well, they put him on antibiotics, and they didn't know where the infection was coming from. Well, they did blood work. Apparently, the cancer didn't show up in the blood work. I don't know, but even if they had caught it 2 months ago, it still would have been so advanced. Probably they still couldn't have done surgery. And honestly, for a 13-year-old dog, I don't know that I would have done the surgery, because we did that with Lizzie, and it was very hard on her. And I don't think I would do that again. Um, but you guys don't be alarmed if I'm not around. And I'm just gonna be with my family, and we're just gonna enjoy every minute with our Rocky Balboa that we have. And so I'm not going to make any promises as to I'm going to do this, I'm going to go live here, I'm going to do my auction Wednesday. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen. And this is basically, he's outside my door. So I'm going to go be with him because he's real clingy today. He had needles shoved up his butt tumor. That had to feel wonderful. And he had to have x-rays, and he got his nails cut at the vet today, and he's had people poking and prodding him, and he's a good boy. He lays there and lets them do whatever they want to him. But thank you, Destiny, thank you, Dia, Michelle, Eva, everybody. um Hi, Kim. Not good news, Kim. It was cancer, pretty bad, 2 forms. And so listen, I'm going to get off here, guys, but we're going to be fine. We're going to be just fine. If I end up showing up somewhere, I end up showing up somewhere. But right now, we're headed off to bed, and our dogs are going to be sleeping with us now. I love you too, Bethy. Um, yeah, Debbie, I didn't get your stuff out tonight because I was at the vet for so long. So sorry about that. It'll go out tomorrow. Um, but yeah, they're going to sleep with us, and they're going to get treats, and we're going to treat Sir Champion Rocky Balboa like the champion that he is for as long as we have him. Okay, I just not on here to cry like a damn baby and have people feel sorry for me, but I do want to ask for prayers, and I do want to tell you guys where I'm going to be, because if I go a day or two without showing up, my phone blows up, people start to worry, and I didn't want that to happen. So, um, I'm sure I'll be on here and there, and things like that. Okay, you guys, but I wanted you guys to know what was going on. I don't know uh, who follows me on Instagram and who doesn't follow me on Instagram. I did put a post on Instagram about it. I've notified my family. Um, because we are very close when it comes to animals and our pets, and we do treat them like actual nieces and nephews. So, yes, Debbie, Rocky. Remember, I said Rocky had a vet appointment, and he's got two different kinds of cancer, and at best, he has 2 weeks to live. Probably more like 10 days. And it's not to say he will die within that time frame, but he will be. I can't, guys. I can't. Please don't blow my phone up, okay? Um, he will be too uncomfortable. He will have to be put down. So, and of course, that's going to be my choice, and I will do it when I think it's time. Tom tends to like to hold on a little longer, but take him in there, honey. I'm coming in a minute. Um, I have to be the strong one when it comes to things like this. I have to be the strong one, and it helps in that I used to be a vet tech, so I'll know when the time comes, and I'll know before the time comes so that I can tell Tom, look, it's going to be a day or two. Prepare yourself. But he's 13 years old. We've had him for 12 years, 12 and a half years. It's the longest we've ever owned an animal. I mean, any animal we had has had to be put down or died of natural causes. And this is the longest we've ever had an animal. Rocky Balboa is the longest that we've ever had an animal. So, and of course, he's named after a fictional boxer. So he's special. Not like my precious was special, but I couldn't even make it a whole year before losing another one, you guys. I lost Lizzie in September of 17, lost Precious in September of 2018, and now it's going to be May 2019. Couldn't even make it a whole year. But he's 13, and I love you too, Kim. And like Tom and I were talking, our dogs are so spoiled. Our dogs are so spoiled. And they have good lives. They have very good lives. They have better lives than we do. They eat better food than we do. They sleep on new beds all the time. I wash their bedding more than I wash ours. Um, well, thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate that. I'm gonna read the chat later, you guys. Um, but like I said, I'm not looking for. I'm so sorry and all this stuff. I wanted to come on here and tell you that please don't worry if you don't see me around, okay, guys? This is why you're not going to be seeing me around. Um, we're just going to be hanging out as a family, enjoying our dogs. So, well, we have two dogs. Right now, each one of us has a dog, and it can be any given dog at any time. It constantly changes, but when Rocky's gone, then we just have one dog that we have to share. And that's a selfish thing to think about, but hey, there it is. But one thing I won't regret is sending Rocky over the Rainbow Bridge because I know he won't be suffering or hurting. And he'll be young and happy, you know. It was November. I should have known. I should have known better. It was in November, a couple months after Precious died. He went from being a puppy at 12 years old. He went from being a puppy to being an old man dog, just being an old dog. And I should have known then something was wrong. But I was so wrapped up in my grief over Pressy that I didn't see it. And but the vet said there wasn't anything I could have done any differently. And you know, she could tell that we take really good care of our animals. Yeah, I know, Kim. 13's very old for a pug. They live between 10 and 15 years, and he was abused. He was 9 months old when we got him, and he was severely abused those first 9 months. He'd never been out of a cage. He had frostbite. They both had frostbite. Uh, we gave him a good life. We know we gave him a good life. You just don't expect to take your puppy to or your dog to the vet. And I thought the worst they would say was he's got a bad case of pneumonia. We have to keep him for a couple of days or something, you know, because he had been coughing a little bit. And then he started having gravelly breath sounds and wheezing the last couple of days. So I'm like, yeah, he's got to go in. And it just was quick. It was just quick. Oh, sorry. Well, you know what, guys? Don't be sorry yet, because he's still with us. He's still with us, you guys. I don't know where my hand sanitizer is. I'm not touching people's stuff anyway. I'm going right to bed, so um, no, it was well, yeah, it was paper tablecloth. Um, but yeah, so I will definitely be taking a few days off. I'll be listening to all your guys' lives and videos and all that stuff, but please don't expect me to go live. I just didn't want anybody to worry about me because you guys worry about me, legitimately worry about me if I miss a day or I don't show up, and I appreciate that. Um, I really don't care about my nose right now, Destiny. Bless your heart for caring about me, but I could have blew my nose on sandpaper and I would not care. Um, and I thank you for caring about me and worrying about me so much that I had to do this video so you guys would know what was going on. And I'm not doing it for the attention or the pity or whatever. I do want prayers. I want prayers for our whole family. I want prayers for my dog that he doesn't suffer. I don't want him to suffer. So, but I'll know when that starts to happen. And I'll know when it's time. So, but I have a feeling that I know that you may not see me until that happens. So, uh, just remember all the times I picked up that black furry dog and held his face to the camera. Uh, that's my Rocky. So, okay. I'm not going to be gone forever, guys. And who knows, maybe I'll jump on every 3, 4 days or something, okay? I just don't want you worrying about me. And I love you guys very much, but please do not blow up my phone, okay, guys? I love you so much. But please don't blow my phone up. That's what I don't need right now. If you want to send me love, send me an email, okay? send me an email, and then when I'm ready, I can read those instead of having to look at the messages on the phone all the time. Um, and I know I'm being a bitch right now, and I know I'm being ungrateful, but I really want to focus on being with him and Scrappy, because Scrappy's completely dependent on Rocky. I don't know what's going to happen with Scrappy when Rocky's gone. I don't know. I don't know. I'm worried about that too. So I have to, during this time, I have to put Scrappy through a whole new regimen um, to prepare him for life without Rocky. And that seems like punishment, but for a dog that has extreme anxiety and separation anxiety, it's the best thing I can do for him. So I'm gonna have to start that process tomorrow. And you guys are so nice. I don't deserve you guys. I really, really don't. But yeah. Best way to get a hold of me is to send me an email, okay? And you guys know my email, hitflippinmama, my YouTube name at yahoo.com. And yeah, at least this time I don't have to leave work and tell them, well, if you don't like me leaving work, then fire me. Because that's what I had to do last time when Rocky was having seizures. They said I couldn't leave, and I said, well, I'm going to leave because my dog needs me. So, but now I can be home with him all day, every day. And no, no, Kim, that would not be, that would be the worst thing that you could do because animals go off of energy. They don't go off your facial expression. They don't go off uh, whether you're crying or you're laughing. They don't go off that. They do go off body language, but they go off energy. It's the emotions that you put out. And for Scrappy to go to the vet feeling our emotions and Rocky's emotions and the vet's emotions, then the vet becomes a very terrifying, confusing, horrible place. And that is the worst thing that you could do for an animal. Um, there have been instances when you let an animal see the other animal after it's passed just before you bury it. And we did not do that with Lizzie or Precious, but I am going to do that with Scrappy. Scrappy will be out there with us and he will be able to sniff Rocky's body and he'll be out there with us when we bury Rocky. And that's going to be the right decision for that dog because he's going to need to know where he is physically. Because when an animal dies, the animal is still around. Your animals that you have now can still see, they can still feel the presence of that dog. It's not like that dog is gone. They still feel the presence. It's just in a different way. And so sometimes the animal will be confused as to why things are different. Okay, I can feel that you're here, but why are things different? And if Scrappy can see, and let's face it, Scrappy hasn't always been the brightest light bulb in the box, okay? Um, if he can put together that Rocky's spirit is there, but his body is here, I think it will be better for him, and then he'll have his time to grieve, and animals do grieve. So, and that's been his best friend his entire life. That's his dad. Rocky is Scrappy's dad. I mean, that's his biological father. So, he has been with Rocky from the first day he was born. They were always glued at the hip. So, yeah. So uh, I will let him see the body. Tom asked me the last two times if we should, and I said no, not in this case. Because in other cases, we have done that. We have let our animals see the other animal uh, dead so that they can smell the body and know that the soul's not there. They don't know what the soul is, they just know that that's not their family. Um, but yeah, that's what we'll do. And it'll be fine and it'll be hard. And we have our own process that we do when the time comes, and our own ceremonies and things that we do. But I know one thing's for damn sure, I'm not moving from this house until Scrappy can be buried next to his family. I want out of this house so bad. But he's not gonna be separated from his family. So, and he's almost completely blind now. So I don't think it's gonna be that long before Scrappy goes too. Because he's already bumping into things, and I'm not gonna have him. Not him. He's not smart enough to. He's not confident enough to navigate a house. Some dogs can do that. He's not one of them. He's a whiner, and he's very insecure, and so I'll be losing him boom, 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 boom again. But anyway, look, this turned into a big wah wah cry fest, so sorry about that. Yeah, it just depends, Kim. Sometimes it's the right choice for that animal. Um, you gotta do what is best for that animal, just like you would do what's best for your child. And the girls were the ones that were close, and they're buried facing each other. We buried Mama. That was her name, Mama. Well, her name was Lizzie, but I called her Fat Mama or Mama. We buried her facing this way. So then when we buried Precious, she was facing this way. And so they were facing each other. So now I have to bury Rocky farther apart so he can face the girls. So then when Scrappy goes, he's facing his dad. Because if I bury Rocky as number 3, he's facing out here and he's not facing anybody. So, anyway, look. So, like, why do I sit here? Why am I crying? And why am I on camera? And it's because it's not because I don't have a life. It's just because I wear my heart on my sleeve. And it's not to get attention, it's not to get sympathy. And if anybody thinks that, then fuck you. You don't know me. You don't know me. It's so that my friends and my family that you guys have become know what's going on. And you know I don't like to text. I have arthritis in my fingertips. I don't like to text. And this is a hell of a lot easier than 300 phone calls. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just really, really want to respectfully request no messages uh, or anything like that. And I know that's selfish on my part, but I just need some time, and I don't want any distractions. I don't want any distractions. I want to be able to focus on my pup. So, and we really do think of thank you, clothing. I appreciate that. We want to be able to focus on the dogs right now. You know, that's all we have. That's all we have is our dogs. You know, our son has his own life and he's doing wonderful. Our daughter and granddaughter, wherever they are. So all we have is each other and our dogs. So that's what we're going to do. But I thank you guys for respecting the no messages. Okay? And that includes you too, Debbie. I know that's going to be really hard. Thank you, Barb. Picky Chick Barb, thank you. Thank you, Sunshine. I'll read the comments later, guys, okay? But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go crawl in bed because I never went to bed last night. So, uh, we were just chilling out and spending time as a family in the living room, and started to get really tired. And I thought before I go to bed, I had to go online and take care of some business. And I thought I would hop on here and tell you guys what was going on and tell you uh, that I'm purposely not going to be. Oh, thank you, clothing. I appreciate that, honey. Especially since we just met, sweetie. I really, really appreciate that so very much. Um, no, I just want to tell you guys what's going on so that when I say, hey, Barry, oh, god damn you, Barry. I love you, Barry. That is exactly what I needed. We're all in your corner. I would have gotten that without the boxing quotations. Oh no, Mary, we've got a found out today that our 13-year-old pug, Rocky Balboa, the black one, uh, has got 2 forms of cancer and most likely will not live another 2 weeks. Most likely about 10 days. And he's on a couple really strong medications right now. So he, yeah, he's pretty much like on doggy hospice right now. So I'm gonna take some time away, and I didn't want to ignore your messages, because if I ignore a message, all you guys do is you get concerned and then you hit me up even more, and I understand that. Um, thank you, Lynn, but and thank you for respecting my my wishes. I don't want to be distracted by my phone going off all the time, you guys. And it's not that I don't love you. It's I just don't want the distractions, you know. I want to wake up in the morning and lay in bed with my dogs and just love on them. Just love on them and love on them and love on them. Get dog hair all up in the bed. Yep, That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. So I will, honey. I will. Destiny, thank you. But, before I went to the vet today, I got a lot of stuff done in here. I can actually walk around in here now. And I don't know when I'll get my pegboard up, but at some point I'll get my pegboard up. Yeah, I'm going to right now. Thank goodness Tom made tacos when I was at the vet because I hadn't eaten today. And all I ate yesterday was popcorn and a half a ham sandwich. So I had some tacos tonight and I'll have breakfast in the morning. So I'm making sure to eat. So Destiny, you don't have to worry. I'm eating. But okay, guys, I can't breathe through my nose. Gotta go put my rings back. That was yesterday, Destiny. We went and saw that horror movie yesterday. So we went to the early show, so I didn't have time. And then when I got home, I was so jacked up on mellow yellow that I just came in here and started working. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Exactly, Barry. Exactly. It's a blessing to be able to say goodbye. It's a blessing to be able to have the opportunity to say goodbye. I agree. Ooh, my CBD oil. This will relax me. Thank you, Barry. Barry, your kind words really mean a lot to me. They really do. All of your guys' kind words. I love you too, Tracy. Um, but I'll be following all of you. Hey, Barry. Now you know before you be hitting Katie up with those boxing shirts, you know you're supposed to hit me up first, right? You know this. We have this silent agreement between us, right? Right? Especially if there are 2 or 3 acts, right? Okay. Did she tell you that was okay? You know now for sure. Yeah, don't tell her I said that though. Especially the 2X's and the 3X's. Because I can wear men's 2X now. So, there's always that. She's not your mom. Well, I don't know. I don't know many people more bossy than I am. But Katie's kind of right up there. Well, no, I'm bossier than her. But yeah, 2X and 3X. Or 4 or 5, I don't care. Uh, why? Because I took CBD oil? No, that's my pain pill right there. CBD oil. Oh, oh, with losing weight, yeah, yeah. It definitely comes in handy in certain areas. I messed up my contact. Okay, guys. Oh yeah, thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate that. I can never find boxing shirts here. I don't care where I go. Salvation Army, Goodwill. I've got 3 Salvation Armies in a 20-mile radius. I've got 4 Goodwills within a 20-mile radius. You think any of them would have one boxing tee in any size? No, because sometimes I like to frame them. If it's a cool, if it's a cool Mike Tyson, like that one that Katie had, where he was kind of smiling, he was real young and he was smiling. She traded it in Buffalo, so I would have bought that just to frame it. But yeah, goodbye, baby. I'm gonna go too. Barry, I just want to thank you. Not trying to put you on positive blast here or anything, but um, I really appreciate you thinking of me when those boxing teas come up and everything, because that really means a lot to me because I don't have access to them. I can order them online and stuff and pay an arm and a leg for them, but I kind of would prefer to get them. You have a boxing shirt right now, a 2003 Oscar De La Hoya. Is it just Oscar De La Hoya on the front? I'll be like Krabby Miss Silvertooth, which I haven't heard from her in a while. How much you want for it, Barry? Is it regular or vintage? And is the graphic cracked? Oh, damn, sold, dude. Sold. Sold. I'll IM you my email. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I love it. Crispy. Crispy, baby. Crispy. Just like all that streetwear shorts. You know, the big shorts, Barry? You know, the big funky shorts? I got a whole bunch of them. Oh, Barry, look at this shirt. This isn't vintage or anything, but awesome. See that? It's got the little extra fabric. Isn't that cool? Oh. Yeah, I got you, baby. What does AC mean? What's AC mean? I don't understand your street language. Air conditioned? I'm thinking some like Biggie or Tupac reference, right? Like street language, and you just mean air conditioning. Tim, um, Tim Heck from Heck's Adventures. We were live, and he was talking to me. Yeah. Uh, he says, I like it when you call me Big Papa. And I said to him, I go, oh, so now you're Notorious T.I.M. And he started laughing. He's like, oh my God. He's like, I effing love you so much for knowing that. And I'm like, what, man? Those were my days. Biggie and Tupac and Snoop Dogg. I love Snoop Dogg. Na, 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 na. You know, we just having fun. We don't care who sees. He was surprised, like I would know who those were, and I'm like, those were my days. Those were my days. Okay, I'm gonna get off here, guys, because I can't breathe through my nose. I need to go get my inhaler, and I gotta IM Barry because he just freaking gave me the deal of the century, and I love him. I think he's feeling sorry for me, actually. But I like Oscar De La Hoya. He's a nice looking, swirly kind of guy. All right, Barry, I'm gonna instant message you, and as soon as I get the invoice, baby, I will pay you immediately. Good night, guys. I love you very much, and it's talking about dark and swirly guys. I like dark and swirly guys because I'm married to one. My husband's half Asian, except he looks half uh, half Hispanic. He looks Hispanic, but he's really half Asian. So go figure that out. And my son looks like he's Hispanic also, not Asian. So I love you too, you guys. I love you so much. And actually, Barry selling me that t shirt, I'm in a much better mood. And I know that's very selfish, but Damn, it's hard to find a boxing t-shirt, you guys. You have no idea. I have one Mike Tyson t-shirt I found. My husband found it for me, and I think he found it at Walmart. Okay. And then I have the Mike Tyson t-shirt that Katie bought for me and sent to me as a gift. And that one was vintage. And she bought two of them. She sold one for $70. And I'm like, dude, you want mine back? And she goes, no, you have to keep it forever. And so I'm keeping that one. So that's two Mike Tyson shirts. I found an Iron Mike. It's just words though. There's no pictures. Hoodie. My husband bought me a hoodie. We spent $25 on this hoodie. We never spend that much money on anything. And we bought it at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. I can't remember. So that's the third thing I have Mike Tyson. And then, or any boxer. Any boxer. Okay. And then I have a Mike Tyson t shirt. Um, his vintage video game, but it's not a vintage t shirt that Katie just found. That was a 2X that I paid her $20 for. But it was a modern t shirt. It wasn't vintage or anything like that. So, um, well, thank you guys. I'll be thinking of you guys too. And if you guys see boxing t shirts in a 2X or a 3X, hit me up. I mean, seriously. I will like buy them from you, and not just for what you pay for them. Just, you can make a decent little profit there. But no Mayweather. I hate Mayweather. Unless there's other boxers on it too. And then I'll take Mayweather because I can put a big red X and marker on his face. Yeah, yeah. You just can't find them. You don't find boxing t-shirts. So I'm getting an Oscar de la Hoya. Yeah, 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 yeah. Barry lifted my spirits. Thank you, Barry. Okay, guys. I will talk to you later. And thanks for listening. Thanks for loving me. And thanks for not blowing my phone up, okay? I know that's going to be super hard for you guys. Super hard for you guys. Because you guys blow up my phone on a good day. And I love every minute of it. I love to stay in contact with all you guys. You know that. Um, Aw, Thelma, you're so sweet. I don't deserve the good friends that I have with you guys. I really don't. I don't deserve you guys. Um, but I'll take you, every single one of you. um, and I'm going to bed. I love you guys. I love every one of you, and I'm gonna go lay in bed, and I'm gonna read your comments and everything, and then I can cry in peace. All right, guys. Love you very much. And thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, everybody. And if I didn't shout you out, it's because I was not reading the chat, you guys. I was doing that on purpose because I was seeing lots of hearts and stuff, and I didn't want to have a breakdown. Um, and no, I'm not ashamed to cry like a damn fool for a dog because I love that dog more than I love 99.9% of the population on this earth. So, all right. I'll see you guys. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys might not make like a ton of money off these t-shirts you'll be selling me, but you'll make some money off them. You'll make some money off them. And I'll have a whole t-shirt wardrobe. Won't that be wonderful? And I'll be making them all into V-necks. All right, guys. My hubby's calling me. Love you. I love you so much. I love you so much. And I need you so much. Thank you for being there for me. Okay, bye, guys.